Back in 2011, her and her girls were going to New York City for a girls' weekend. It was supposed to be this fun, easygoing trip, but it turned into the most haunting, terrifying experience of her life, something she still thinks about. They were staying at the Chelsea Hotel, which is notorious for the 1978 brutal unaliving of Nancy Spungen, allegedly by her boyfriend Sid Vicious of the band the Humpty Dumpty Pistols. Not the real band name, you know what I'm talking about. Despite this happening there in the 1970s, this hotel is known for housing notables, and her friend actually booked the room because it's supposed to be a nice hotel. When they check in, the receptionist says, "Oh, you have room 104," but she says it in kind of a sinister way. And Jay has no knowledge about what happened there in the 1970s. She really doesn't know any history there. And she's like, "Why'd you say it like that?" And the receptionist basically nods at the fact that something bad happened in that room. They learn that Nancy's unaliving in 1978 actually happened in room 100, but room 100 doesn't exist anymore, and it's actually been split into two rooms, room 102 and room 104. They said the receptionist didn't tell them why the room was split, but she assumes it was probably because of what happened there. But when they check in, they notice the room is beautiful. It's decorated with deco-style furniture, almost frozen in time. She said when you walked in the room, there was a hallway that led to a kitchenette, a giant living room with beautiful curtains that had false balconies, a fireplace, and then the bedroom and the bathroom. Jay said the first couple days of the trip went amazing. They explored various restaurants and bars, had a good time, nothing out of the ordinary. But on the third night, something terrifying happened to them. They were out with some other friends from New York City, and that friend suggested that everybody goes back to the room to hang out. A few people turned into like 20 or 30, and Josh Hartnett is weirdly there. He said it wasn't really relevant to the story, but it was still bizarre. So everyone's hanging out in the room, having a good time. She said she definitely had a few drinks, but not enough to